It's Easter Sunday, so first of all, happy Easter. Hope this finds you enjoying it, either with your kids out hunting Easter eggs or quietly making your morning breakfast. I've just had coffee so far, so if I'm a little bit jittery, you'll know why. And then maybe for those of you that are going to church, enjoyed the Easter Sunday service. I think as I mentioned last week, I went out to the UK, I returned back there. I was in Manchester and Birmingham, and I got to see Brent, which was really cool. He and I were able to connect with each other while he was there on travel as well. So we had a nice dinner at Piccolino's near the center of Birmingham, and that was really neat. A great chance to catch up for him and me. We had been able to catch up with each other last year, actually, when he was traveling through Holland. So kind of a treat. I don't get to see a lot of friends and family over here in Holland that often. So if you're traveling this way, let me know in advance. And hey, you never know, we can get together. Well, where did I get inspiration from this last week? Different things. Tapani and I went out Friday. Actually, we went out dancing, which was a lot of fun. I think here on my Facebook page, I've posted some other videos of the must parties. The first party that I posted was at the St. Laurens Kerk. It's the church, the old church. It was really heavily bombed and almost destroyed in the Second World War, but a lot of it survived and it's been renovated. But in addition to providing or using that church for services, they also have other functions there, which is really cool. And one of the great parties that they have there is the Must Party. So there's some video from that. This last week on Friday, they had a Must Party at the Vanilla Fabriek in Rotterdam, which is a really famous architectural building here in Rotterdam. You can check that out. Maybe I'll have some video from that as well. Tapani and I had a great time, but we were just totally exhausted on Saturday when we got up, and we still had to go run our errands, as we call them, boodschappendag. It's the errands day is Saturday here in the Netherlands. So haircuts, downtown, shopping, getting everything for Easter weekend, because all of our grocery stores will be shut, not only on Sunday but also on Monday. I was kind of planning the menu for today. That was kind of fun. I got some inspiration. Would like to make smoked salmon, and I have a really good recipe here from my Weber grilling guide called Salmon Steak Kyoto. It's just a simple marinade with soy sauce, orange juice, olive oil, tomato sauce, lemon, juice of the lemon, a little bit of mustard, spring onion, crushed garlic, and ginger root. But this is really good. It's so easy to marinate. Now I have one of those vacuum dishes that you can seal, and then it takes only about 30 minutes instead of having to take overnight to marinate something. You can do it in about 30 or 40 minutes. So I'll just chuck that out on the grill, smoke it, and then along with that I'm gonna make some carrots agrodolce. This is a really cool Italian recipe book that I've got, and this is a super simple recipe to make. I really like Italian cooking because it's all about really good ingredients but simple preparation, which I'm all about that. And then really a Dutch treat, a very traditional Dutch dish, and then you can either make this the main dish or you can make this a side dish, but this is white asparagus with ham. White asparagus is really the spring tradition here in the Netherlands and Belgium. You see this a lot in restaurants about this time of year. It's a seasonal favorite and very appropriate for Easter. In fact, some people will make that, like I said, their main dish. And I'm gonna attempt a hollandaise sauce. So I've got the little packet, just in case I screw it up, I've got the package for making it separately or a little bit more easily. So that should be fun. And then we're gonna end it off with chocolate macaroon, kind of an ice, or I guess you call it ice cream, but it's kind of a nice dessert. So really looking forward to Easter lunch. And then tomorrow, I think I'm gonna make some brisket and ranchero beans and potato salad. So really Texas style lunch for tomorrow. We have tomorrow off here in the Netherlands. I don't know how many of you are going to have Easter Monday off or which days. It was kind of confusing because I talked to some folks in the States, and not everybody's getting Good Friday off. So what's that all about? I thought for sure that we had at least one day off in the States for Easter. So I'm a little bit confused about that. And yeah, what else is providing me inspiration? I'd like to share a little bit. This is something I saw. I'll get my muddy fingers out of the way. This is something I saw in the Wallpaper magazine. It's called Kyoto Days. It's articles focusing a little bit about Kyoto. I don't know, I've been trying to figure out where I want to travel. I was just exhausted last year of traveling, so in the third, fourth quarter I decided not to go to a lot of places, but you know, springtime usually gets me going, gets my engines revved up to go out and go and visit some new places. And I'm thinking about Kyoto. It's kind of funny because the marinade that I've got for that smoked salmon is Kyoto, called Kyoto, salmon Kyoto. And then I picked up my wallpaper and I saw this, so maybe that's a sign that I need to go to Kyoto and find some inspiration for design. Actually, there's a pagoda there and some international or modern design. Really funky stuff. This is kind of cool. This is the International Conference Center in Kyoto. Really neat design there. Kind of reminds me of Arne Jacobsen, you know, a very famous Danish designer whom I also really like. What are some other interesting things about Kyoto? I just pulled some facts from Wikipedia. Actually, did you know that Kyoto is the center or the birthplace of Nintendo? So that's the corporate headquarters. Also for Kyocera. That's one of the major places that they make the kimono, which is the traditional Japanese dress. As well, it's a large academic center, so academia is really big there. They have some major UNESCO World Heritage Sites there. They have a monkey park, which I really like because I was born in the year of the monkey. So, snow monkeys are their macaques. Let's call them macaques. And did you know that macaques were introduced to Laredo, Texas in 1972? Who would have thunk it? So they're not just in the mountains with the snow, but apparently in Laredo. So could you imagine going out and lassoing a bunch of monkeys? Come on, guys, let's go out and round us up some macaques. That's kind of funny. So what's providing you inspiration? Let me know. Give me some ideas, folks. I'd like to hear from you. So hopefully this isn't just a one-way dialogue, that you can give me some feedback as well as I put these Sunday musing posts up. Quickly, a shout out to my sister Shannon for guessing the closest to the number of ums and ahs in my last video, which was kind of amazing. I counted 67 of them. She counted 56, so congrats to her. She gets the shout out this time. Thanks, Paula, for also putting in your guess. A close second, I suppose. That is really it. If you would, in your comments and posts this week, let me know what's inspiring you right now.